Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Scriptures are meant for different types of people. Like there are so many disciplines in medicine. So why there should not be only one doctor for everything? No, because the diseases are different. Similarly, the type of people are different. Some of them are body oriented, some of them are activity oriented, some of them are emotion oriented, some of them are logic oriented. See? So, depending upon the type of person, the practices are suggested differently. Once it was asked, why in Hinduism there are so many things? See, our religion is so nice. One God, one book, one day, over. So he was told, yes, you are very right. There was a country, there they practiced this. They got the dresses for the army made, only one size. And in that one standard size dress, the persons were fitted. If somebody was um, shorter to the size of the dress, his head was pulled out. And if somebody was taller than the size of the head, he was chopped off. Even our clothes are required to be made for individual person in the same manner. We all have to go through various stages in life. See? So, like the children go to KG. So, when they go to KG, they are told one, so they can do it easily. Then one more, one. Now, this is 1, 2. So, when a small child is doing it, looks so beautiful, isn't it? But can we continue? I am in MSc final. 1, 2. Will it look good? So when somebody is in a higher class, does he mean that he condemns the lower classes? No. This is the requirement of life. See, if this is clear, yes, we started 2 minutes before. He came and saw. How come? The flight left earlier. So We have to go through first, get rid of the laziness. This is the biggest enemy. See, आज करे सो कल करे सो परसों, परसों भी क्या करना, जीना है अब बरसों. To get out of that laziness, our scriptures tell, if you start your day early, you will be blessed with good health. And for that good health, he starts getting up early in the morning. The scriptures don't get anything by making us come out of the bed early. It is for our benefit. And then the second thing that is told, that you should be disciplined in life. A disciplined person can be successful in the outer life as well as in inner life. Discipline is introduced. Thereafter, he is taught that if you do this, this will be the result. Then cause and effect is introduced. Now from here, the real spiritual practice begins. How? As we are, we can complain about something or the other all the time. Complaints are must for us. So one husband came and complained, Swamiji, please help me. I kept quiet. I am fed up of my wife. What should I do? I said, divorce, enjoy your life. I can't. Why? She earns and I eat. Then, he, in the last life, you have tortured her. Therefore, in this life, she is taking the revenge. But I don't remember anything. You may not remember. But you have to pay whatever you have done. Then what should I do? First of all, stop blaming her for your miseries. See, we are all expert in blaming others for all the problems of our life. We have to remain responsible for ourselves. So, then, okay, I don't blame her. Now, what should I do? Now, behave properly with her. Otherwise, she will be again your wife in the next life. No, 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 no. Don't play such jokes. Then behave properly with her. Now, these two things put together. First, stop blaming. And second, change your attitude and activities in life. The net result will be you will become self oriented. You will stop blaming others. See, friends, in Ishavasya Upanishad, there are three mantras. They come from Brihadaranyaka. Andham tamaha pravishanti ye avidyam upasate tato bhuya ivate tamaha yau vidyayagamrataha is one mantra. Those who are engaged in avidya, avidya means karma. Avidya, kama, karma. This is the ladder of fall. First, janati, then ichchati, then karoti. First, we come to know about something. Then we desire. I want it or I don't want it. And then that desire prompts us into karma, into activity. See? So, andham tamaha pravishanti ye avidyam upasate. Those who are all the time engaged in karma, they ultimately end up in exhaustion and tiredness. Andham tamaha, darkness, they enter. See, there is a friend of mine somewhere. He has got many factories and all that. And one day he came and, Swamiji, I am so tired of this. I don't know what I should do. See, how much money will you earn? Tell me. How much? And what will you do with that? But once we get intoxicated, I want more. See? Then we end up only in karma, and after that we get tired. We don't enjoy life. See, life is a celebration. Don't make it a calibration. See, we are here only to celebrate life. We are on a vacation in this world. See? When we go for a vacation, you all must have gone. When we go for a vacation, what is our attitude in the mind? Do we go there to earn money unless you are a Sindhi? See? Once one of my friend, he, his wife and two kids, we went to many years before to Simla. Nice place was hired, and my friend told Swami, by the time you people get settled, I can't stay like this. I had to go to the marketplace. So he took the car and went to the market. And next day, he said, Swami, you all go for whatever you have to do. My kids, my wife, you go. And I have got some meeting here. I said, all right. We came back enjoying our whole day, lot of fun. Evening, he says, Swamiji, now you have to do one favor to me. What? I have signed an MOU with a hotel, a restaurant, because I found there was no good vegetarian restaurant. So I signed a MOU, and therefore you have to inaugurate this thing. Now he has come for a vacation. And where did he end up? In opening a restaurant. Such people are only workaholics. I want more, more, more. And therefore, Andam Tamaha Pravishati. And the children of such parents are absolutely useless because they have not worked hard to achieve anything. See? Therefore, Andam Tamaha Pravishati, ye avidyaya gamrataha. Karma, karma, karma. How much will you do karma? Enough of it. Then, tato bhuja ivate tamaha yau vidyaya gamrataha. And those who are engaged in vidya, vidya, you know, knowledge. Those who are engaged in knowledge, they are entering much more darkness. See contradiction? This we understand if you work hard too much, you get tired and you want to go to sleep. Understood. But when you are studying, you enter much more darkness. How it is possible? So here we have to understand, therefore, scripture should not be studied by one's own way of thinking. Tadvijnanatham gurumeva vigachet samit panihi shrotriyam brahmanishta. So, upasana is vidya. So, life has two aspects. One is karma, second is upasana. When we are all the time engaged in karma, 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 we get buried in this relative world. See? And how do we get buried in this relative world? Whole life only the same family, husband, wife, children, grandchildren, ram, ram, ram. Get out of it. Enough is enough. See? One case I tell you, I have personally known that case. There was a child born in some house, and right from birth, the child was so attached to the grandmother. Even milk he used to take only from grandmother's house. And he was not interested in his mother at all. Small child, right from day one onwards. So the grandmother is to feel, see, the grandchild loves me, not to you. You don't understand how to take care of the children. See? And it was okay initially. 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 7 years. The child is not ready to leave that grandmother anywhere. Don't put on this type of clothes. I don't like this color. Don't talk to that man. He is not a good person. And she got so frustrated. What is this happening? I don't know. So they went to some puja poti and chart and everything. And that Panditji or Babaji told, He is your husband. See? Because you are too much involved, you will be born in the same family again and again. One child was born and immediately after birth started talking. Asked the nurse, "What is there for breakfast?" So the nurse was surprised. She said, "Dhokla." Oh God, again Ahmedabad. Friends, andham tamaha pravishati. Bhagavad Gita says, यम यम वापि स्मरण भावम त्यजत्यन्ते कलेवरम तम तमेवेति कौन्तेय तद भावमाश्रिता. Whatever is the last thought, that last thought is a blueprint that we hand over to God. My next house should be like this. Last thought. And the last thought is always of that where you don't require efforts. All the time buried in your relations, at the time of death, again the same thing will come. You have no choice. Therefore, our Mahatma says that at the time of death, if you are able to chant Lord's name without efforts, see, at the time of death, prana prayana samaye kapavata pittau. That time, all our efforts become null and void. Only that which is practiced without efforts, that alone happens. See. Therefore, when you are too much involved in this world, andham tamaha pravishati, you will again get lost in the same world. And the second thing, tato bhujavate tamaha, then you go on doing upasana, upasana, upasana. See friends, upasana is external, upasana is done, but the devotion happens. Love is not done. Understand this principle. Love can be both noun and verb. A boy loves a girl. So, Swamiji, I love her. So, love is an action. Then what is the net result of that love? You fall in love. Therefore, this I have fallen in love. Nobody rises in love. Fallen in love. And after they fall in love, they get hurt. And hurt is called as wedding. You know, in Bombay language, a mad person is called as Veda. So, only those who get married, wedding, they are Vedas. Because love was an action. But when a mother loves her child, it is not an action, it is an experience. And therefore, the mother doesn't fall in love, she rises in love. Therefore, tato bhuja ivate tamaha yo vidyaya gamrataha. The upasana is external. We go to the temple and we do namaskar, we carry something, we offer flowers. This is upasana, chanting the Lord's name, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, giving something in charity. This all falls in the purview of upasana. It has nothing to do with devotion. When upasana is done properly, devotion happens in your heart. And what is the devotion? Devotion is you live at zero security level. No security. जो थारी रहा है सो मारी रहा है. O Lord, thy will be done. See, therefore, normally what we mistake is we do bhakti. No, bhakti is not done. You have to undo that. And what is the undoing of the bhakti? Be attentive, try this. After we have studied Upanishad or knowledge or Vedanta, whatever, then we get a sufficient exposure to our personality. And that is, body is just a house, and prana is life principle. Mind is an instrument of knowledge. All these three, body, prana, and the mind, they are the three for somebody. That somebody is the fourth, the I factor. Like you have got max factor, I factor. Now this I gets identified with the mind and becomes happy or miserable. Then this I gets identified through the mind with the prana, then he becomes hungry or thirsty. Then this I gets identified through the mind and the prana with the body, he becomes man and woman, young or old, healthy or unhealthy. Therefore, the real spiritual practice is undo, undo identification with the body. Meaning what? We have to simply recognize this basic principle. You cannot live without body identification. I am body is not an issue. The issue is only this body I am and that body I am not, samsara begins. See, friends, therefore, the real spiritual practice is we start now playing with this knowledge, what it is like being other than the body. Play. See? No upasana is required. Most of the people who are engaged in upasana, they are leading their life under a fearful complex. See, I could not do the japa today. See, what will happen, And while I was doing japa, again the mala broke. Is it some bad omen? Mala is broken. These kind of weaklings, they are lost only in chamatkar. See? Don't get carried away by that. And such weaklings are the victims of their own foolishness. Therefore, upasana is meant for making our mind available to us for something higher. See? And that our availability for something higher is called as birth of devotion or bhakti in our heart. See? Therefore, we are devoted to the country, we are devoted to our mother and father. Do we say, I am devoted to my dog? I love my dog. See? Therefore, friends, when we have gone through karma, upasana, the net result of the two will be your mind will be free from unwanted agitations. You will start remaining at peace with yourself. Undoing is remaining at peace with yourself under all conditions. Undoing is not going to sleep. No. See? You are available to yourself and you are at peace with yourself. How simple it is. Therefore, this real undoing is not that I don't do anything. No, 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 no. Many people have got this funny notion. There was one person here only. Where is he now? Our Janardhan Jagannathanji. He is not here. He is not here.
He's gone to Chennai. He's coming today.
Okay.
Evening he may come.
Okay. I remember when he got retired from his work. I think he is a civil engineer. And in Bombay it happened. So the farewell party, I was also there, and he said, Now I am retired. Hereafter, now I have decided to spend my life with Swamiji, do everything for him and all that. I said, please protect me from yourself. I don't want any kamandalu around me. If you want to do something, you ask me, I'll tell you. Yes, first of all, whatever is your expertise, use the same expertise. Don't change. Second thing, till date you have been living your life only for yourself. Now, with the same expertise, don't live for yourself, then live for me. Then what should I do? Again, continue your similar activities. But I won't get a job. I said that is my responsibility. And then, okay, apply somewhere, you'll get it. And by God's grace, he got the job in Middle East. Lot of construction going on. Then he said, I got this much of salary. What do I do with this? I said, 50% I sanction for your maintenance. And 50% you keep it for any child, any boy or a girl who is unable to pursue the education because neither he or she belongs to any particular community or any caste nor is intelligent enough to get the scholarship. Such mediocre children, they suffer the most in life. Find out anybody and give them money and let them get educated. He did it. Not for a day or two, but for 2, 3 years. And thereafter, as if a bud opened up into a big flower. See, all his hidden talents became surfaced. He could translate all 3, 4 Vedas into Tamil, from Sanskrit to Tamil. Life is fulfilled. Otherwise, all the time, the same. My son is like that, my daughter is like that. Hare Rama. You people get married, you do ask me whether you get married or not, and then trouble us. You manage yourself. See, friends. Therefore, undoing is living with understanding. So, Bhagavan Krishna, now the shlok, don't forget. Karmanye vadikaraste, number one. Ma phaleshu kadachana, two. Ma karma phala heturbhuhu. Don't become the cause of creating karma. That means let there be no doer. And then the fourth and the most important principle, Mati Sangastu Akarmani. Do not retire in life. Any house where the gents are not doing anything, they are a big problem for all the ladies folks in their house. All the time. ब्रेकफास्ट के लिए क्या है, लंच के लिए, अरे ये सर खाओ मेरा. Get out of that. Keep yourself occupied, whichever way you can do it. See? Then you will see the life is such a beautiful thing. While coming, I was telling, in Pune, somebody was driving me to somebody's house for lunch because the host was busy in getting the things done. So, on the way, I didn't know who is person who is driving me. I said, "Hey, Mahatma ji, I don't know you. Who are you?" He said, "I am his friend and I am having my factory. These cartons which make corrugated paper cartons. That is the factory." It's very good. And for no reason, I asked him this question: "What is your hobby?" I don't know why I asked, but I did ask. He said, "My hobby is cleanliness." I said, "Cleanliness? Really?" "Yes." I said, "Let us go to your factory. Don't inform them." So we went to his factory. And to the surprise, inside the factory, it was spick and span, clean. So much of work on paper going on, so many machines, but not even this much kachra anywhere. Everywhere crosses they are kept. some kind of a container collection. Anybody who is walking wherever, anything he sees, he has to put it there. Doesn't matter who is he, whether it's a sweeper or a worker or a manager or a owner. If you see anything dirty anywhere, put it there. And CCTVs are found it. See, I said, yes, I agree with you. You really like cleanliness. We went home. On the way, he said, Swamiji, this area today, what you see, is so clean. Then he told the story. The story was because when I came and stayed in this area, so much of plastic bags everywhere. It was hurting my eyes. Then I thought, what to do? Employed one boy on my payroll in my factory. His work was collect all the plastic bags and put them in the municipal garbage. Within a period of 10-15 days, everything became completely clean. See? Thereafter, the local morning walkers, they caught hold of that boy. Hey, who are you? Are you a municipal person? No, my Babaji is there. So they approached him. He said, no, I like cleanliness, therefore I did it. Then they formed a group and all of them got involved. The whole area became so clean and neat. See? Find some purpose in life. Keep occupied. Mati sangha su akarmani. Otherwise, no, I got sufficient money in the bank balance and then children are settled and therefore then nothing. Eat and sleep and produce garbage. Keep yourself occupied. Never retire in life. That is the meaning of undoing. And the net result is you discover fulfillment in life. So, what is the fulfillment? Karma is done, but karma phala is not born. Because whatever is done is an expression of joy and happiness. Whenever anything you do joyfully or happily, you have learned the art of undoing anything that you do. Second thing, an example. Somebody's house, as usual, when I went for food, after the food is over, then I say, Annadata Sukhi Bhava. So the husband said, Swamiji, you should come to our house every day. She makes such lovely food when you are here. I said, do you know why? Because I am here once in a full blue moon. If I stay with her like you are staying, see, yesterday's sambar will become today's rasam. Nothing else. But then how come she is making it so nice? I said, you ask her, she will agree with me. When I am coming to your house, she is very happy. He is doing it out of sheer happiness. And therefore, anything you do as an expression of happiness, you have learned the art of undoing. Don't do anything to get happiness. Whatever is done, express happiness. And that can happen only if the doer is not there. You must have seen or heard the real classical singers. See, they take, for example, our Pandit Bhimsen Joshi. He used to be lost so much. He is not worried about what it is happening. He is lost in that. So deep joy. See, he was not doing it for getting Bharat Ratna. That followed him. He did not go after that. Exactly the same way. Let the complete personality, the divinity that we are, express through us in every activity. That is the meaning of undoing. Undoing is not laziness, no, I don't do anything, no. And as we cannot continue to remain in the KG1, KG2 throughout life in the same manner, on the spiritual path, we cannot remain content only doing the karma, doing the social work, cleaning the roads is required but not whole life. Then grow. And what is the growth? Growth is withdrawal from the worldly and family matters. And do not go to any old people house in our Coimbatore. They have got Nana Nani, very beautiful one. And all the oldies have got the same story. My son is in Australia, other is in Canada, and he calls me nothing. My daughter is there, my son-in-law is there. No other topic. See, let old people not come together and bring out their jab hum jawan the. Who is interested? See, we get so much lost in that. Therefore, when we are going through all this practice and whether we are gone the right way or not, result is you are effortlessly withdrawn and fully charged. Then you take up the study of scriptures. See, and then you will come to realize, really, am I because of the body or the body is because of me? See, now you start working on this. When not identified with the body as in dream and deep sleep, I continue to exist. So who could be this I? Who is independent of the body identification? Now work on this. When you just start working on this issue, then you are deeply involved. Then your meditation will not be done, it will start happening. Your devotion to the Lord, it will not be done. You are devoted, committed to the self. You are not demanding anything out of your devotion or out of your knowledge. Nothing is required. See? Then you are self oriented. Presently, we are self oriented. And then, anywhere you are sitting, just start playing, except while driving. Start playing. What it is like being other than the body. You are not doing sadhana, you are playing sadhana. Like we play with the kids, home. In the same manner, when you do sadhana, you are expecting something. When you are playing, so let us play meditation. So, what is meditation? My existence is independent of the body because whether identified with the body or not, I continue to remain. Then let me play what it is like being other than body. See, your mind has come to a stop. Then, one day by God's grace, you will get a click of it. Other than the body means what? Whatever are the attributes of the body, they don't belong to me. Okay. Now, what are the attributes? Body has got a shape. I am, if other than the body, means what? I have no shape. Now start playing. What it is like being without a particular form. Play. What it is like without a shape. One day it will click you. Mind cannot survive without form. Now you are engaging the mind to play what it is like being without a form. You are not doing meditation, therefore there is no success or failure. You are just playing. And what is the world? World is name and form, nama rupatmak jagat. And when this mind is given this support, work on formlessness. What it is like being without form. No struggle, no achievement, no failure. Because there is nobody. Because there is nobody, nothing is done. This is undoing. You cannot give the description of this experience in words. Spend more and more time in this. We will be able to practice this only if we are withdrawn from this world. Don't get too much involved. How we get too much involved? One man asked me, Swamiji, have you seen the Sri Krishna serial on TV? I said, look here, I don't have house, I don't have TV. So I have not seen. You have not seen? I said, I have seen the original Krishna. You are seeing only a fake one. Hmm. Swamiji, when I see that serial and when Krishna comes on the screen, I am reminded of my grandson, from the sublime to the ridiculous. See, friends, when you see your useless child, you should be able to think of Krishna. See, this is how we get too much involved. Be with everybody. Yes, love them and play with them, do everything. But don't get entangled all the time. Same thing. No. And what these grandparents do? They take the revenge on their own children. One girl asked me this question, Swamiji, when I want to discipline my son, don't eat chocolate, don't do this thing, my father in law, he just winks at him. And then he takes them for, let's go to temple. There's nothing like temple, I have seen that. He goes and gives them chocolate and eat. What should I do? I said, he is taking revenge. Your husband has tortured him when he was a child. Now he can't do. When your own teeth are biting your own lips, whom will you complain? Therefore, you had no way to complain because of your children. So the only way is his child you spoil. And then when that father gets miserable, then the grandfather says, Beta, when your child you are doing like this. Don't get involved unnecessarily. Spend your time in the simple way. What it is like being other than the space, other than the body, formless. Is there anything formless in this world? Yes. What is formless? Space is formless. So let us play space, space. Now, what is space? Supports everything, rejects nothing, but doesn't get influenced by anything. Similarly, we don't get influenced by anything. Try. If there is a noise, let there be noise. See, refuse to get disturbed. And once you get the taste of this, all the subsequent things will be revealed to you from within. And then we will learn. And when we start learning from our own immediate experiences, understand the Guru has manifested in our heart. Like the external food will not satiate our hunger. That external food must enter the stomach. Then only the hunger is satiated. Exactly the same way. External guru will not help you. That external guru must enter in your heart. And his entry is in our ability to learn from every experience and grow wise. You cannot teach anybody. We have to learn ourselves. See, it is something like you must have seen when some music is going on, then there is a talam. You cannot teach tal to anybody. See, you must have seen sometime when some bhajan kirtan going on nicely, there will be some people very enthusiastic and they give the clap exactly at the wrong time. And you feel that's not nice. You can't teach them. Similarly, balancing on the bicycle, you cannot teach, you have to discover yourself. Similarly, swimming in the waters, you can't teach. You have to learn slowly, slowly. Exactly the same way, you have to learn this, that our experience is that without the identification with the body, I continue to exist. Then what must be that experience? Formless. What is formless? Space. What is space? Supports everything, rejects nothing, but doesn't get influenced by anything. So here you are undoing meditation. You are not doing meditation. Panchadashi says, Dhyatru dhyane parityajya dheyamevavashishyate. When the meditator and the meditation is dropped, the truth is revealed. This is the meaning of undoing. So don't do meditation, don't do devotion, don't do karma. Let it happen through us. And that happening is where I, the doer, is not born. And for that, our Bhakti Shastra tells, Yad yad karma karomi tat tadakilam shambho tavaradhana. Convert the karma into devotion. And when we practice this, like when we do puja in our house, our gods, so do we take the leftover water in somebody's bottle and give bath to the Bhagwan? No. Fresh, clean water. Then we want to dry them, towel. Take that one which was left on the table, after cleaning the table, bring the same one. No. Then the Naivedya, yesterday's leftover half sandwich I kept in the fridge. See, प्राण है स्वामी है स्वामी भगवान के प्राण निकल जाएंगे. So, upasana is everything is done with love, reverence, and perfection. See? So, undoing doesn't mean, ab theek hai. No, not theek hai. It should be perfect. See? When we thus organize our complete life, then you will see our life becomes as effortless as the fish to the water. And now the last thought. When we reach to this state, then we develop or we discover a different vision. And that vision is we get message from every event, every experience of our life. See, everything is a pointer to the divine. Everything. Then you don't have to struggle. Now what? Now what? No. See, one example I'll give you. You can see this yourself. On Ganges bank somewhere I was standing and there were few people. Swamiji, what are you seeing? I said, same what you are seeing. No, no, no. I said, tell me what you are seeing. Oh, we are seeing Ganges. Very beautiful. So many people. And the flow is also very fast. And there are many rocks in between. I said, go ahead talking. He said, all that. Now you tell what you are seeing. I said, look here. I am seeing not the waters, but the movement of the water. Then I am seeing two types of movements of water. Change in vision, I am telling you. Two types of vision, movements of water. One is unidirectional movement from Gomukh to Ganga Sagar, going in one direction. Second are the whirlpools, Bhaura, two kinds of movements of water. When anything is flowing in the unidirectional flow of the waters, maybe a wood or an animal or anything, when it comes in the area of that whirlpool, it is pulled down because of the centripetal force. It goes down, gets suffocated, and then after some time thrown out. This is what I am seeing. He said, so what is that? I said, this is the message of life. Our life is from the womb to the tomb, unidirectional. And in between, the bhaura, the whirlpools come, and that is identification with the body. Then the centripetal force, me and mine, me and mine. And we get suffocated in that. And then we are thrown out of it, deep sleep. Continue further. Another whirlpool comes, again pull down, again suffer, again get frustrated, and again thrown out, again go to sleep. This is the river of life, which is constantly giving up us messages. When your attention goes to this, then your approach to life will change. Then there cannot be, I have done this thing, I have done that thing. No, 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 I. And because of this pernicious, poisonous I, we suffer and we make others suffer. And to get out of this mess of our life, Bhagavad Gita's message, we all have the same disease. We call it as Arjunitis. Arjunitis. What is that Arjunitis? Arjun is on the battlefield. So what he should have been a warrior. But instead of remaining as a warrior, he become the grandson, he become the disciple, he become the brother. Now for whom are the problems? The brothers, the grandson and the disciple. He has the problem. But he has forgotten. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. You are on the battlefield at the time of the war. So be a warrior. What sadhana you want to do, tell me. Only remember this much. We are all suffering from this disease called as ICICI. You know, the first IC is identity crisis. Second ICE is I am confused. And the third I is that is my definition. See, I have got identity crisis, I am confused. This is what I. And this I is wanting to work in this world and become miserable. And what is the misery? I have done so much. Who asked you? Don't do. Remember this simple principle, the last principle of undoing. Whatever we are doing, nobody needs it. It is our khujli that we do the things. See? And when it is our need, we will not be arrogant in life. This principle I learned from one of you. I was traveling from Ranchi to Howrah many years before, must be 30, 40 years before. And there was one person, I had never seen him. He must be sitting at the end somewhere. From distance you can't see who is who. So when I got into the train, and at the time of just departure of the train, he came in the compartment and he took out money from his pocket. Those days, no 500 rupees notes, 100 rupees, full bundle. Swamiji, please take it. I said, I don't need it. I got a ticket and somebody will come and pick me up. I don't need anything. Swamiji, please take. I said, no means no. He said, Swamiji, I am not giving you because you need it. It is my need to give you. See? How simple it is. Now apply the same thing. It is my need that I take care of my children. It is my need that I take care of my parents. It is my need that I take care of my country. When this attitude is developed, then we have learned the ultimate in the principle of undoing. Because it is our need. Are we taking the food to oblige the food? Bichara pada hai, kha le. Never mind, I'll eat. No, it's our need. By this poison of the doership will disappear. We remain dynamic. And therefore, no great masters have done anything to improve the society. Our Tulsidas Maharaj, he has not written Ramcharitmanas to make the propaganda of Ramayana. He himself writes, Swantas Sukhaya Tulasi Raghunatha Gatha. For my own joy. If others are benefited, it is a byproduct. And therefore, any Mahatma, worth Mahatma, he will never do anything to make the world better. No. If the world is getting improved, it is a byproduct. They don't claim. And therefore, this is the process of undoing. Otherwise, I have done this thing, I have done that thing, this is mine. No, 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 no. Hari ichha se ho raha hai. Give it a try and be happy. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ